You already know who it is. It's your girl Sugar Now, back with the Need Some Sugar podcast. Today I have with me a very special guest. I have with me Siarra, aka Big Sheetz.
Hey y'all.
All right, so Siarra, tell the people who you are. Who is Siarra?
So I'm a part of a trio. I'm Siarra and I had two sisters. My older sister's Tiara and my younger sister's Kiara. So I'm the middle child.
That is so cute. I love that.
Girl, I hate it. I hate
Siarra,
it.
Tiara, Kiara.
My mom never
Yes.
nobody never gets called the same name. And at this point
Your mom be confused. Kiara.
Yeah. You bitch, you know who you are.
You know what I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to say.
All right.
You know what I'm trying to say. No, I don't. Who are you calling? Because we all look the same too.
Yeah, because at this point, who is it? Who are you talking about?
All right, so tell the people where they can find you, any social media you want to plug, and any business.
I have my Instagram is yo_soy_bonita. You can find me at Siarra on Facebook. More so, I'm trying to do, and for real, you probably won't even be able to add me. Like I looked myself up on Facebook earlier for somebody else, and it's the follow button because I got the visibility thing on now. So
that's where you can get paid.
Yeah. That's where I gain about at least 3 followers a day. My what is it called? Crowd is like 98% men, which is so fucking
That's because
crazy.
of what you talk about on there. You already know. You already know your crowd will be
see
men.
That. The women is starting to get up because they find me more entertaining, but I'm like, damn, 98% men. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's because you be talking about sex on there. They want to see
appeal.
what's up.
That's really what it is. Yeah, and I just put my TikTok on there. I did start a YouTube. It's called Voluptuous Vixen TV. That's it. I eventually
y'all subscribe, family.
Yeah, I eventually want to turn that into like a vlog, like how we doing with the podcast, and it just more so be catering to BBW women. I want it to be like a group. So
shout out to all my plus size queens.
Later on down the line, we can storm something up with that, with the whole, voluptuous. Like I said, Voluptuous Vixen TV. So.
Yes, definitely, because we're out and it's in full effect.
Yeah.
Because I feel like within the last couple of months, big girls have really been on it. And I know people would say, no, I feel like Drake just put that big girl in his video.
Shout out to me for making big girls a thing in the city, because niggas was not fucking with us until big shit.
No, you know what they also need to do? They need to put one of us in one of their videos. Like, come on. Imagine
one of them rappers was in my DM.
Which one? You gonna say his name?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
She said, I'm not gonna do that.
Just know he from the back. I'm not gonna do that. I was in there. I was like,
No, but they really need to put one of us in their video. Like, you know how lit your video would be if Sugar and Siarra was in your video? Come on. Is you stupid? They should have been had us on there.
Yeah. And they
and I'm funny.
Yeah. Funny as hell.
Exactly. Like, what? They missing out. That's crazy.
Us together, hilarious.
Exactly. So do you have anything else where the people could find you? Anywhere that you forgot to say? Because we about to get into these topics, bitch.
Yeah, that's about it. Those are all my social media platforms. I do have Snapchat, but I try to keep that private because I really don't be on there like that, and I'll be having too many random men finding me on there. So
it's weird how random ass people find talking about Kaylee P_8. Who is this bitch? And then you just add them, and it's a spam account. Yeah. Some Russian white lady sending you a picture of her ass. Like, I don't want to see that.
OnlyFans.
Now I want to smack the shit out of you, bitch. Because why would you subject me to this? And it wasn't my decision. That pisses me off. But yeah, Snapchat. Yeah, I never plug my Snapchat.
No, I just only do the main ones now.
And then on Snapchat, you can't see their picture unless they posted something. It's just a stupid ass little avatar. So I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Just because you got some dollar signs by your name don't mean you got money. You might be a broke bitch. But
trust me.
Yeah.
I know a nigga with a money bag on his chest and he broke as hell.
Like a tattoo?
Yeah.
He done got that stamp for life. He's supposed to live by that, die by that. Now, that's on his body.
But I hope he don't ever see this fucking body.
Because he gonna know you talking about him.
Yes.
He is gonna know you talking about him.
He already cut in my ass about that last night.
I don't know you, sir. Look, I'm out of it. Fuck that. No, don't have a bag on your chest and I'll be about a bag. You supposed to be the bag now. Lord. Anyway, that's the only shine he getting on here. But I do want to ask you, do you watch any reality TV?
No, I don't, because my fucking life is a reality TV show. So at that point,
we gonna get there.
Yeah, that's what it is. I don't really watch TV like that. If I do, it's like little TV shows in here.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I stopped watching TV for real, full term at sophomore year in college.
Okay, so since we both barely watch any reality TV, see, I like to talk about that sometimes because you know Krishan Blueface. Like, are you familiar with Krishan and Blueface?
Yeah,
you got the blue wig on.
They call her Bluetooth.
But yeah, but I usually like to talk about, you know, Baddies West and stuff like that. But if you don't watch that, that's fine. We can go right on to the next subject. So I want to ask you, what is your experience like dating as a plus size woman?
Horrible.
Why is it
horrible? Yeah, it is horrible.
Is it really horrible?
For me, it is.
Okay.
It definitely is, because I'm dominant. I'm a dominatrix, by the way.
I know that's right.
If y'all want.
That was a whip sound, by the way.
I got the paddle in the closet. But I grew up in a household where I was the only fat one. You know what I'm saying? My mother was skinny. Both my sisters were skinny. So when it comes to self-love, my mom, she made me get out there. You know, she made dancing, acting, all that. So I've always been like a crowd pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been afraid to be in front of the crowd. But as far as when it comes to dating, I can remember as early as 5th grade. And I started my period early. So I started dealing with boys at like 5th grade. And it always turned out, and now that I think about it, I always had niggas. Now that I think about it, I always had niggas.
She said, now that I think about it, I've always had niggas.
I always
had to the 5th grade.
To the 5th
you
grade.
Talking about in
5th grade.
I think in 5th grade, I didn't come into myself yet. Like I 5th grade, I still was like trying to find me.
Yeah, I was like 5th, 6th grade dating a nigga, a
grade,
freshman.
I
had a freshman in high school. I was dating this one John. He was from Chelsea Heights. Yeah,
she said 5th grade.
5th grade.
I know that. Yo, and I was about to say, I know that's right. That's not good.
It's not. It's not
good. I'm about to agree with you. Like, I know that's right.
The only thing I was doing is tongue kissing and getting my titty sucked. That was it, because I had boobs.
Ain't nothing like that titty head. I'm not talking about when you were a kid. I'm talking about now.
That's what I'm
talking about now. Ain't nothing like that titty head. That titty head be feeling
great.
good.
I love it. I do. I enjoy it. I definitely
shout out to my boo, because that titty head be amazing, boo. Okay, I love you. I don't know if I look. I love it. I said I love you. I might. Wow. I might love him because of that titty head. Wow. Hey, boo.
Titty boy.
No. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, 5th grade. But it always started out as me sneaking around with them on some closet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went from that to
was the closet stuff because of like you
me
like
being
you,
fat.
Or that, okay, so they were ashamed or whatever.
I got this one nigga in my DM now that he the one I learned how to tongue kiss and stuff from. And I remember telling my friends at the time, who at least I thought it was my friends, and bitches wasn't my friends.
Right, you never keep the same friends since, you know. No, shout out to my best friend. We've been best friends since 4th grade.
Shout out to mine.
Right.
Shout out to both of mine. I love y'all. I know I'm a shitty ass friend, but I love y'all hoes.
Oh,
I do.
You want me to ask you about that later?
Yeah, we can talk about that later. Yeah, like I said, the one dude now in my DM gave me his number, and I said, I can't wait to tell this nigga about how he fucking tried to play me when we was kids. See, I hold shit like that in the back.
How he tried to play? Oh, because he kept you a secret, even though he really fucked
we was
with
tongue kissing in the playground, and then I had went and said something to some people about it, and they asked him about it. He trying to make it seem like he didn't know what they was talking about.
That's messed up.
That's a lie, and that's where it started. And then that became a continuous cycle that I should have broke at one point, because when I got to high school, baby, I was in love with this basketball player. He know who he is.
You know who you are. Shout out to you, basketball player, high school.
6'9", center. He know who he was. You know, and I was in love with him when I was in high school, and he liked me, and I don't care what nobody, and everybody knew that. And he fronted on me. And his cousin wound up, my boo. We ain't gonna say no names.
Wait, hold on. No, hold on. Because I know my brain and I know my ears. You said you liked him, but he fronted on you, so you messed with his cousin, or you was messing with his cousin at the same time.
No, I'll mess with his cousin. This was years later on down the line when we became grown. So later, when we was teenagers, his cousin wanted me, and I'm like, no, you're like, I like your cousin. And at that time, I wasn't having sex. I lost my virginity at 15, and I told my mom, trying to be honest. And when this also reverts back to me growing up in the household that I grew up in. My mom was always harder on me because I was the heaviest. So when it came to dating,
why do you think that was?
And still to this day, I don't know. Like my mom, just her aura against me is just like.
Do you feel like it was like a protective energy?
And I feel like it was a protective energy because I was heavier, and she knew that my mom knew. My mom was picked on as a kid. My dad was picked on as a kid. So once she realized, like, okay, my daughter is heavy, like my mom went and got me braces, and she went and made sure I had a dermatologist.
She made sure if my daughter gonna be heavy set, she's gonna be pretty. Yeah. She's gonna smell good, be well taken care of.
Yes.
Shout out to mom.
She was not playing that. But like I said, and now that you explain it, I really feel like it was an overprotective thing, her trying to be overprotective to protect my feelings. But I did tell her, I when I lost my virginity, she blew that shit out of proportion. And my fucking hoe ass little sister was having sex. She didn't say shit to her ass. And like I said, I don't know what it is with my mom and me, but she's always been harder on me than she has on my sisters.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the middle child.
Ooh. Because see, I feel like I wouldn't say that my mom was hard on me. It's just the expectation of me is I always got to do the right thing.
Yeah, like, that's what it was.
I be feeling like I can't, like my brothers or my sister can get angry about something dumb or do something irresponsible, but me, no,
yeah,
like they wouldn't. It's like they wouldn't expect it out of me. So if it did happen, they'd blow it out the water. Like,
yes, my mom
basically, like, how dare you do that? And she's like, damn, I can make a mistake
too. So now that I'm grown,
can I learn from a mistake?
Yep. And now that I'm grown, I'm telling myself that you can't be so hard on yourself because you make mistakes. And like you
got to give yourself room to grow.
High expectations, like, oh yeah, girl, she stressed me out growing up. And like I said, she made my life fucking a living hell. So I'm just like.
So do you feel like that
plays a part in my dating
life today?
Yeah, because like I said, my mom, she put me out there in front of the crowd, but when it came to self-esteem, and my confidence is on 100, but y'all, my self-esteem is when I was younger, it wasn't always there. Like it was not always there. And even though I made it seem like it was, I was fronting like for a long ass time.
Fronting about your confidence,
yes,
like it was you was putting on, but that's not really how you felt
inside.
Yeah,
that's not really how
that's
I felt.
How I was growing up.
So, like I said, I like that dude, and his cousin was pressing me, and his cousin told him, like, we don't care if you like her. And he fronting on me for years. He was trying to fuck me. I said,
well, fuck him.
And I told him, I said, you told
fuck
me
any nigga that's ever fronted on us growing up. They know when they like the big bitch, but they was scared to like the big bitch. He
told me to get on Jenny Craig.
Look at us now, motherfucker.
And I told him, I said, baby, I didn't do you gonna have to wait because I didn't get on Jenny Craig yet. You gonna have to wait for that.
No, you're not supposed to change yourself just so somebody can want to show you off. Fuck him. Fuck
now that I'm looking back at me at 16 years old, I wish I was 16-year-old body. I was a bad thing. I said,
no, ain't that crazy? Like when growing up, I thought I was fat back then. I want to be the back then fat. Okay. I thought I was fat in high
school. Body good.
Exactly. Body look mad good.
Body like, good. Body what? Good. I'm like, damn, if I had that body
looking at them pictures,
I would have been married.
Like, motherfucker.
To a professional athlete.
I look fucking good.
By the way, I definitely had one of them, and they like Big Jones too. So don't.
Yes, the fuck they do.
The professional athletes.
Those be the ones that really don't show you off because they go to the gym and fucking,
baby,
they eat clean, but they like these rolls and all that come with
baby,
it, and they want to feed you the bad shit that they not allowed to eat because they got to keep their body together. But you want McDonald's, he gonna go get his big baby McDonald's.
It's a couple of times I could have had famous.
I don't be
bypassing on the famous niggas. I be bypassing on their ass. It comes with too much drama.
I need to get like you. I want to be like you when I grow up because I ain't have nobody famous in my DMs yet. But if they did,
see how I met him, and
they probably like this bitch is mean. I'm not about to say shit to her.
I didn't even meet him on social media. I was in college. That's how I met a lot of the people that I met. I know a lot of people. I'm like a lot of people. And my roommate, shout out to her. That's my girl.
Shout out to the college roommates out there.
Shout out to her. Girl, she messed with this NFL dude and she still deal with him to this day. Girl, he didn't
shout out to a constant check, a consistent check.
Girl, he didn't took us to the club in Atlanta, bitch. And this one NFL player was trying. First of all, I didn't even know these niggas was in the NFL. They look like regular niggas in there to me, and I was too busy worrying about the bottles. Okay,
that's what I was about to say. That's what they was worried about. They didn't give a fuck about.
I was worried about
the money. They got the money to pay for it.
And but one Dawn was like the one John. He had dreads, and he was kept trying to run down on me, girl. I was worrying about shaking his ass in the VIP section.
You should have let him run down on you.
Girl, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about drinking that fucking Bel Air.
I know that's right. Shout out to Bel Air. Yeah. I mean, if y'all want to sponsor the Need Some Sugar podcast, Bel Air, I will have y'all bottles in the bike of every single video.
Okay. I was thinking about them bottles. I was not thinking about the niggas. And now that I'm fast forwarding, I'm like, why the hell did I take that opportunity?
Exactly. Yes. Now that you say that, you know, them athletes, they like themselves.
Shit, I should have took the opportunity with Mike Tyson asked the other day. I still can't believe I walked in.
He was out here the other day?
Girl trying to run down on me. I said, well, let me.
How he talk? How he, I want you to
he imitate Mike Tyson like big women. I said, oh, hey, how you doing? He said, oh, hey, baby. I said, oh, nope. I got a nigga at the crib. I got a nigga in the bed right now. I don't
Hold on. Okay. I might sound fucked up and people might not agree with me, but bitch, that nigga in the bed at the crib ain't gonna matter if Mike Tyson somebody try to talk to me.
Everybody say that. You should have Mike Tyson.
No, hold on. Let me clear that up. Let me clean that up a little bit. Especially what you just told me earlier that you be going through a little bit. Mm-hmm. If I had that at the house versus Mike Tyson trying to talk, I'm gonna talk.
Security called me Miss Tyson at work now. I said, damn.
And I would take it gladly.
I should have.
Hey, Mike. That's how you
ran down on that nigga.
That's how you supposed to say when he.
Okay, I would have folded that nigga.
I know that's right.
I would have bit him like he did that ear. He would have like, oh, yeah, I love this bitch.
Shout out to Mike Tyson. I need to get him on the podcast because I would love to interview him. Say, so you like big women, Mike?
Yeah, freaky.
You like fat women, Mike?
Mm-hmm. You do.
So. If I had to answer that question about dating as a plus size woman, I could say that back in high school, that's when I like knew who the fuck I was.
Yeah.
Like, and I walked into every room, head held high, shoulders back. Like, bitch, fat or not, I'm me. You gonna respect me.
Yeah.
You could say whatever the fuck you want, but I bet it'll never be to my face. But like that's in high school, that's when I gave off that aura, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of the dudes in high school didn't talk to me as far as like romantically, like trying to get with me. They would talk to me like
friend was
like big sis. And I, you know what, the niggas I went to high school with, shout out to y'all. I ain't about to say nothing bad about y'all. Shout out to the class 2013. But I wouldn't have wanted to talk to them either, like, because I literally did look at them like little bros. I've never had any like romantic feelings for any of them. They all always gave me bro vibes. So in high school, I wouldn't say my dating life sucked. It's just I didn't have one for real. Yeah, now, after high school, I had met my baby dad, so he already liked big women because he had big women in his family. So that wasn't really a bad experience for me. Now, summer of 2016, shout out to summer of 2016. I think that is like one of the top 5 summers I've had in my life. That's when I was, if I'm being honest with you, I was just talking to niggas and just exploring, seeing what I liked.
Me too.
And by that I don't mean fucking them.
So
yeah, I did.
Different for me.
See, I didn't go to college, so I think now that I'm saying that out loud, the summer of 2016 was like my summer. The summer I should have took the year I graduated high school. Like it felt like that, like fresh out of high school, going to college in the fall. And I just got to live it the fuck up for this, summer. So I'm like, damn, this is what that would have felt like back then. So I had a fucking ball. I was talking to mad niggas. I had my own car. I had my own apartment. So, that was better. Yeah, that was better. Like, come over my house. But a lot of like, I'm not going to, put too much of my business out there, but a lot of my bodies are from that summer because I just was one and done, nigga. You got one chance to show the fuck out, or I'm not
treated like a job interview.
You better, because I'm not
gonna boo your ass the whole time.
But a lot of them, almost all of them, hit me up because I do what I do and I does it well. You feel me? What I'm saying? So they remember. Like this one dude. All right, I'm about to get real nasty, but this one dude, he hit me up Like, I think he thought I was single. So he hit me up one time and was like, hey, stranger, da-da-da. You know what niggas do when they want to fuck you again. Hey, stranger. So I'm playing along because I think I was single at that time. And I said, hey. And I was like, I'm surprised you remember me, because after we did what we did, I didn't talk to him for a good minute. Like, because it wasn't like that. It was like, we gonna fuck and then maybe say, hey, here or there. So he hit me up and said, hey, stranger, da-da-da. I said, what's up? I'm surprised you remember me. He said, oh my God, Mom, if you are listening to this, mother, get off of this right now.
Sorry, Mom.
Mom, if you are listening to this, I'm telling you now, get off of this right now. Right now, because I'm about to say some real shit this nigga said to me. He said, he was like, I would never forget that head and you let me nut in your ass. And I was just like, that's why you remember me?
Freaky gal.
Like, but that, I was so embarrassed.
What's that status they put on there? They said you can get over a skinny bitch, but them fat freaky dogs?
A fat freaky bitch. No, but like, he said that to me. He was like, yeah, I remember you. He was like, yo, I would never forget that head and you let me nut in your ass. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm so embarrassed. Like fat, I'm probably like fat freak joining his phone or something like that. But yeah,
every nigga got a secret fat joint he fucking. Okay.
But like I said, I brought him up because he was one of my one and dones. Like, he was good. It was cool. Like, for what it was, for the location it was. Like, it was cool, but it's like I was looking for a nigga that just knew what the fuck he was doing from rip with me. Period. Like, and you know, now that I'm single again, I found that, like, my boo, the nigga I mess with now, but back then I'm just looking for it. Like, nigga, I need you to know what you doing. Like,
I'm not playing no games.
Because I'm not interested.
I wasn't saying nothing either. And for a long time, I was scared to say shit.
Say stuff like what, though? Tell them they're doing something wrong?
Yeah, that, or asking for head or shit like that. Because I love getting my pussy ate, but for a long ass time, niggas was not eating my pussy. And I thought it was because I was big. And then my intuition never lies to me, because with my... Shout out to Exit 12.
Shout out to Exit 12. We're going to hear his name a couple times.
Shout out to him. But that's one of the things that I definitely call him out about. And he hates. These niggas hate when I call him out about they shit when it comes to big women. But my whole thing is, if I was, you feel me, 5'6", slim waist with a fat ass, you was eating my pussy off the fucking rip, I didn't have to ask. But I gotta beg you to do that shit. And that's one of the reasons why I cut into a lot of these niggas. Because if I was skinny, you would do way more for me in the bedroom. But because I'm big, you just giving me the bullshit. No, bitch, you better fuck me like you do these feather tail bitches.
No, bitch, I'm about to tell you, you need to find better niggas. Because I'm telling you right now, they out there.
Yeah, I know they are.
Fucking that.
And I met one. Shout out to my Ocean City John. Oh my God.
Hold on, baby. Listen, shout out to my boo. Your Exit 12 gonna be mentioned and boo gonna be mentioned with me, because me and him, we met each other in 2006. See, that summer 2016, I was outside, my nigga, and I don't care what nobody say. I was outside. Yes. But summer 2016, me and him had met. We kind of like saw each other, I guess, like when we went to high school, or not saw each other, but like, you know how when you go to a football game at like high school, that high school, like shit like that. So I had seen him in passing and I knew who he was just from a distance. Like, I knew, like, okay, that boy over there, his name is so-and-so.
That'd be the best.
So, you know, we never really talked to each other. In 2016, we exchanged numbers and we was talking to each other. And we didn't have sex back then. We just really hung out and got to know each other, probably kissed here or there, stuff like that. Like, nothing sexual happened with us back then. We rekindled after I became single again recently. And the first link, this man was like, I was just telling him about my day. And he just looked at me and was like, get in the back seat. I want to eat your pussy.
What?
I was like, huh? Wait, I'm in the middle of talking. He just was like, staring at me, giving me them sexy eyes. He said, get in the back seat. I want to eat your pussy. He said, take your leggings off and get in the back seat. I want to eat your pussy. Mind you, I feel like I was acting like a little girl, covering myself, all like, no, but what if neighbors see me? Like, what? Because we was in my car. I ain't give a damn after like 5 seconds, because I got right in the back seat and he did the damn thing. And I said, wow, you're going to stay around for a fucking while. Niggas. You need a eater. You need to either that. Shout out to my boo, because he does the damn better thing.
Niggas, and I just don't be, and that's the
thing. He calls my vagina cantaloupe. I don't know why. He said it's like a big cantaloupe. It's like a big cantaloupe.
Not fat pussy.
Hey, listen.
That's funny.
That would be stupid for somebody to look at me and expect me not to have a fat pussy. Like, is you stupid? Do you see my stature?
He called mine fat, ma.
Exactly. Like, imagine a nigga not like thinking you got like one of them little pussies. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Now I should slap you for being stupid. Hey, sissy. But so back to me dating as a plus size woman. Like, I feel like I haven't had a bad experience.
Girl, my experiences have been horrible. Like I said, I went to college, so college was different. I wasn't really trying to look to date.
Right, you was having fun.
I was having fun.
That's when you had fun.
I ain't even gonna lie. See, when I was in college, I was the only person from Jersey for a long time, so they called me Jersey. That was my nickname. And I ain't gonna lie, I was hot commodity on campus.
Shout out to Jersey.
Hot commodity. It wasn't
because you're outgoing and you just like met everybody.
When I'm telling you, then I was the talk of the locker room. No cap.
Why? Why would you to talk? No, let's talk about it now. Why would you to talk in the locker room?
Freaky as hell. That's really what it really was. I had a couple little joints on the football team.
How do you think their conversations went amongst each other?
You know what? One of my closest friends, my nephew, I had mentees when I was in undergrad, and I called them my nephews, and they used to tell me, like, Auntie, they brought you up in the locker room. Really? What did they say?
Right. What they say about Auntie?
He said, such and such done brought you up about how good your head is. And then I had this one boy named Marthel Stewart. He's from Chicago. He's an alpha, so he every time somebody would bring my name up, he would shut that shit down. Because what we not finna do is talk about Jersey while I'm in this locker room.
Why?
Because he looked at it's a respect thing. He said he knew everybody knew I had niggas, right. And they knew I was a pimp. They knew it, and he was one of my closest friends. He knew I had these niggas in the circus, and he looked at it. Y'all not about to sit up here and talk about her like she's a hoe, because at the end of the fucking day. That's not what this is.
And y'all niggas do the same exact thing. Y'all got y'all rotation.
He nipped that shit right. He used to nip that shit in the bud, and he like, no, you're not gonna talk about her like that.
So I'm glad we on that subject. A question I would want to ask you is, what is your definition of a hoe? Like, what would make you call a female like a hoe or whore, however you want it?
I think that shit was made up because niggas is mad. Okay.
Oh, you think it was made by a man?
Of course, it was made by a
downgrade
fucking man.
A woman.
And usually, it
might have been that
a word for a prostitute, but
now we done took that shit and
took it to a whole nother fucking
you love
now.
Look, listen, my closest friend, she'd be like, girl, he called me a hoe. I'd be like, that don't make you mad. She'd be like, girl, he loved my whole ass.
Something about a hoe. I said, that is me. He started cracking up. He said, you funny as hell.
So I do have a definition for a hoe. Like for me to call a female a hoe, it's just a female who just does what the fuck ever. Like, it's like she don't even want to do it. She's just doing it just because. Like, nah, bitch, I need you to stand on something.
Yeah, have some standards.
Yeah, okay, stand on something. Yeah. Like, that's what I would call a hoe. Like, I would like, you dumbass hoe, like shit like that, because you're just doing anything. Like, you don't even really want to do this over here, but you're doing it just because. Like, there's no purpose. There's no desire for you to do it. Yeah, you just doing it. Yeah, you a hoe and you stupid. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to talk to you. You's a stupid hoe. Listen, I tell certain females, like, you need to understand that if you dealing with a nigga, whatever come with it, if you choose to deal with it, don't complain about it.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
That was my problem with Exit 12 for a long time. Because no cap, though, the reason why we had a lot of problems because he kept asking me to be his girlfriend, and I kept telling him no.
Y'all just was fucking around. And he wanted you to be his boo.
And I told that nigga, hell to the no.
Because you was outside. And you still outside.
It's not even that. It's
or you just didn't want to be with him like that.
I wanted to be with him, but I wanted more. And my expectations is high when it comes to being in a relationship. And that's what I let niggas know. My standards is really high. I mean, fuck around with the fuck around. And it makes
but actual like relationship.
I got standards. And that's why me and my last relationship didn't work out. And the relationship before that didn't work out because I set standards.
As you should. And boundaries.
I'm pursuing my fucking PhD. If you can't meet me, I'm about to be a doctor. If you can't meet me halfway, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Exactly. You got to exit 12.
Okay, say that again.
You got to exit 12 because
I'm not playing no damn game. And
as you should. And please don't ever. And I'm being very sincere right now. I'm always sincere, but For real. Don't ever lower your standards for nobody.
And it may seem like
don't go against your grain for no fucking body.
In a relationship, my standards is high as hell.
Because I feel like when you start making exceptions, you're going against yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, you know exactly what you want. And once you start saying, yeah, I want this, but you're tweaking. No. Like, no, I love me enough that, bitch, this is what I want. This is my world. You're coming into it, or you want to come into it. You're going to have blah, blah, blah. You don't have that. We can be friends, baby. It doesn't make you a bad man. It doesn't make you a bad human being, but you're just not for me. Yeah. Now, do I want to fuck you? Yes. Are we gonna fuck? Possibly, depending on if you turn out to be a cornball. Because a nigga will talk his way out of some pussy if he keep talking like you. If you just listen to a nigga long enough, he'll talk his way out of some pussy. So that's why at a certain point,
just keep your mouth closed.
Exactly. At a certain point, if you really want to just fuck him, and you just tell him shut up, like shut up and let's get this started, because you about to turn me off. And once I'm turned off, you cannot uncorn yourself.
Nigga like that. He's also a rapper.
Shout out to the rappers. So hold on. We got Exit 12. We got Exit 12. We got local rappers. We got basketball players, drug lords. I know that's right. She said I'm international, baby.
Okay, you got it all, honey.
I know that's right.
He every time he would come over here, he would talk himself right out of some head, and I'm just like,
don't you hate that? Like, nigga, I
just stopped inviting him over, and then eventually one night he showed up to my motherfucking house in the middle of the night.
Just showed up
and knocked on the fucking door. Remember, I made that status about somebody coming to my crib while Exit 12 was there? Yeah, that was him.
And what happened?
Bitch, I was in my robe in the room. I didn't know he was at the door.
But I'm saying, did you end up going to the door? He texted you and said, I just knocked on your door.
Telling me that somebody was at the door, so I peeked out the curtain. Bitch, he getting on the bike driving away. And then I asked him. He told me,
whoa. He got on a bike?
He must have been busting traps all night and wanted to come lay down in my house. But
after riding a bike all night, don't ever let him lay in your bed again.
That's my problem now. When I be just fucking around,
because I know he can't. I know he come in here smelling like
bum ass niggas, and that's my problem.
Listen to me. I'm being so sincere with you, sis. Don't ever let him lay in your bed again, because I know that nigga. If that nigga's outside riding a bike, he gonna come in here smelling like outside.
Oh no, niggas!
And you need to kick his ass just for that.
Once you cross that threshold, everything comes off. And he used to sit on my bed. I said, "Yo,
yeah, riding a bike all night selling drugs. Bitch, don't lay in my bed."
What I tell you about the clothes on my bed? He like, pardon me. Yeah, take that shit the fuck off. You know I don't play drawers.
I need that pardon me,
down
bitch,
to the drawers. Okay,
take them off too. They probably smell like grass. Get them shits out of my fucking face.
Grass is crazy.
Hell no, because that's what I feel like. That's what if I could describe outside smell, like, you know how when the little kid comes inside, you be like, oh, you smell like outside. I feel like it's like fresh grass.
Girl, I don't know what the hell he was thinking in his mind.
And wind, if that makes sense. Outside smell like grass and wind.
Dirt. Springtime.
That's really what outside is. Sickness. But for real, no, don't ever let him lay up in here ever again.
He's done.
What was his nickname? Bike man? Delivery boy?
I don't want it. I'm on the live on the shit. I don't even want to do it.
Listen, I'm good for a nickname, bitch. I love me a nickname.
I'm gonna just say I just want
to.
That's it.
Listen, there's no nigga's name in my phone that's really his name.
Yeah,
y'all niggas is y'all. Listen,
popular. That's
I got a T Grizz, I got a Mike Jones, I got a Juicy J, Stevie J. You wouldn't know who the fuck I'm talking to. This nigga I was talking to.
Oh, bitch, that's a cover.
Girl. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna stop this one. All right, so back to dating as a plus size woman. Is there anything else you would like to add or elaborate?
Yeah, I got off topic, like sidetracked, but basically why I play a part in why my dating life is crazy like it is, because I wound up learning with Exit 12. I really do love that man, like really bad. I love him bad as hell. And I learned that my insecurities is the reason why I've always was afraid to be in a relationship. Now, I've had plenty of dudes who wanted to commit to me, but I've always told them no because of insecurities within myself. And like I said, he's asked me numerous of times to be his girlfriend. He asked me recently a couple months ago to be his girlfriend, and I told him no. And
is there a reason?
Because my whole fear is I feel like I'll be settling. And it's always, like I said, I have high expectations in a relationship. So if I tell you yes, that means I'm settling for who you are. And I don't want to do that.
Right.
And he got a lot going on. And I'm just like, no.
A lot going on, like work or bitches?
That, and like I said, he's not put together. He doesn't have his shit together. And I'm not about to be taking care of me, take care of you. I'm not doing all that.
And you're getting your PhD. You don't have time for that.
That's why I keep telling these niggas.
Well, I'm not anybody to say that, because you could find time. But for me personally, if I was you, I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
I don't got time to teach no boy how to be a man, which that's the next thing I wanted to ask you. What is your definition of a man?
My stepfather is the true definition of a man.
And why is that? Like, what are his characteristics? Let him know. Any guy listening.
Tall, dark, and hands. I'm playing. And I done raised a lot of niggas. I didn't help a lot of niggas grow and become into men who they are.
Isn't that tiring though? Don't you just want one that just comes into your life and already? It's
not even relationship wise. Majority of them were friends. Like, I'm gonna use an example. Shout out to my boy Fabian Churchill. I met him in college. He's Jamaican. His mother's Jamaican. His father's black.
That dude sound like a Jamaican.
He is fine as hell. I love him to death. Now, in another lifetime, I would definitely make him my husband.
Why not in this lifetime?
Because it's not that between us. We have our intimacy is intellectual.
Mm-hmm. So it's like you have, but did you ever consider it? No. And those are the best friendships.
He's very attractive. He's an attractive ass man, but I'm not physically attracted to him, and he's not physically attracted to me. It's just
y'all just on an intellectual level,
intimacy on it. And we're here when it comes to the love, like it's mental. And when I met him, like I said, he's the oldest. He has like 6 siblings. He was not only taking care of his household here in Frankfurt when we was in undergrad, he was taking care of his mom's household. He was selling drugs. He had a job. He was SGA. He was this. He was that.
Shout out to him. That nigga was busy.
Now, I did teach him some things, and one of the things that I kept explaining to him that you cannot finesse your way through life because it comes with costs.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you put out, still it's going to come back around.
Because that's, Lord, he's living a nice life, but is
he stressed the fuck out?
It's downfalls that come, of course. He's always going to be stressed out because he always have a full workload. But like I said, he's the real definition of a man because he could be selfish, but he always gets the jobs done. He's a people pleaser. So he always makes sure everybody is satisfied. And as a definition of man, I think just handling your business, even my side dude, shout out to him. Shout out to him. Love
so me. Exit 12, not your side dude.
Hell no, he my main nigga. He been my main nigga the whole time.
He your main. So exit. Okay, I just need to make sure I got the niggas right. So exit 12 is your main nigga, and then you got a side nigga. Do side nigga have a nickname, or his nickname is side nigga?
It's side nigga.
Okay, shout out to side nigga. And
he's the definition of a man. He has 2 kids, and he always tell me I'm free, but the nigga ain't never fucking free.
Right, because he always got one of his kids or both of them at the same time.
Yeah, they got the same mom. He handles
shout
his
out
business.
To the niggas that always got their kids,
and that's why I
would never be mad at a nigga for having his children,
and that's why I'm a weakness for that.
Now dads. You better really have your fucking kids, nigga. If I find out that you're saying you got your kids and you don't, now you a cornball ass nigga and you can never touch me. Yeah, like we would never really talk. I would never take you serious. You a clown,
and I don't, press him about that.
Right.
And out of all,
because we shouldn't like why, like what place would we have as women to tell a man to tell a man, hey, no, I want you to spend time with me. No, if he's really interested in you, he's gonna find time to spend with you. But I'll respect you for spending most of your time with your fucking kids because you don't see that. You do not see that around. Well, not all the time. Let me say that again.
And I really do need to go and apologize to his BM because for a minute I basically told him like, if you want to be saving money and shit, you need to be able to tell your BM like, you can't be. Whole time he was fucking lying to me. And
that's always how it is.
I had a boyfriend who was a deadbeat baby dad, and I fucking hated that. And I'm like, we can't be together. You a deadbeat and shit. Like, I'm not being.
See, for me, I'm glad we on that topic a little bit because for me, being a baby mom. I don't expect any of my baby dad's girlfriends, past, present, or future, to press him about being a dad, right? I don't have that expectation from you, but give me that grace, though, as a woman. Yeah. Like, I don't want my baby dad. He is all yours, baby. Congratulations. I'm happy.
I grew up in that type of atmosphere.
Yeah, I'm happy for y'all, but do not think that I expect you to tell him that he needs to be a father. However, if you are a woman in a man's life that has kids, I would think that you would, tell him like, it's okay. Like, you got to get your daughter this weekend. That's fine. Or have you called your daughter? Now, one time my baby dad told me that, now tell me if you would have got mad at this or not. My baby dad told me that the reason why he FaceTimed my daughter was because his girlfriend asked him, has he spoken to my daughter? And he thought a light bulb went off in his big ass head and said, you know what? No, I haven't talked to my daughter. Let me call. Now that's where I get pissed off at her dad, because I'm just like, nigga, what? And I appreciate his girlfriend in that moment, because it's like, you're thinking about my child. I appreciate that, and I really hold that close to my heart. But for her dad, like, nigga, that's a bad look on you. You're telling me that to make me like your girlfriend. No, I respect her just in general.
It's you.
It's you. It's you. I'm looking at sideways. Like, remind you? Exactly. Why does anybody got to remind you? Just like one time he said that he thought to call my daughter because he was listening to a podcast. I think he said it was like Wale or somebody, and they were talking about their kids, and he thought about my daughter and he called her. But mind you, before that, see, that's not a problem if you talk to your kids every day and it's like you see something and they're like, no, I want to talk to my daughter right now, right? Mm-hmm. He hadn't talked to my daughter in a couple days. So it's like, nigga, you decide, like, if you didn't watch this podcast, when the fuck were you going to call my daughter? Like, what? A podcast?
That's why I don't have kids. That's why I got a chicken in the back.
That's why I'm one and done, and I just got an IUD put in, because
that's why I got Esmeralda in the back and the couple and eggs. That's the closest it's gonna get.
Listen,
that's always been my biggest
ain't nobody
fear.
Bum ass son gonna impregnate me. It's not. Let me not even say bum ass son, because I don't fuck with no bum ass niggas. But
growing up in the split,
ain't nobody's son gonna get me hungry. I said hungry.
I don't
pregnant.
I don't want that baby mom, baby dad relationship, because I watched what my parents went through when I was growing up, and that shit was toxic as hell.
No, but sometimes there are great co-parenting relationships.
My parents,
but that's because y'all both got to do the work and know that it's not about y'all. It is about. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna take a different spin on it, because a lot of people will say it's not about the parents, it's about the kid. No, it's about all three of y'all. Yeah. Like, you have to fit, or however many kids y'all have. You have to figure out how all of it is going to work with all of y'all. Mm-hmm. Like, parents constantly putting their feelings to the side and never expressing it. That's just built up tension that the kids might feel when each of the kids are with, the parents. Because I know my dad used to do a whole bunch of bullshit when I was growing up. Like, I think my trust issues come from my father. Like, I can say
that's
that.
Why my relationship with men is so bad, because
my
dad's he's a shitty ass man. And I tell all his bitches, you a plumb fucking fool if you keep playing with this nigga.
Listen, my dad's baby mom, she was like, saying that my dad was talking to her disrespectfully, like, just venting to me a little bit. I'm not going to say too much of their business, but I was listening. I was being a listening ear for her, but I did tell her, like, you know how my dad's mouth is. So that is when you make the decision to either fuck with him or not fuck with him. And that goes back to what I said earlier. Choices. Happiness is one decision away. Yeah. You got to decide for yourself, bitch. Are you going to deal with this nigga calling you all types of stupid bitches when he get mad? Yes. Okay. So don't complain about it. I don't want to hear about it. Now, if you don't like that the nigga calls you dumb, stop fucking with him. You don't want to stop fucking with him. Obviously, there's something that you like. So don't complain about what comes with fucking with him, because me as a person, I would never expect anyone else to change for me. If I don't like something you're doing, I'm just going to remove myself. That's fine. Do you pimping player? I see you, baby. I'm out though.
For the next bitch, because
exactly. It's not even listen. No more. It's not even about the next bitch. I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who you mess with after me. I'm not dealing with, because 9 times out of 10, the nigga is the same nigga to every bitch he's with. Like, it'll be that 1 time out of 10 where a bitch will really change how a guy acts. Like, I've seen that. But she said, I'm not training no nigga. Like, you gonna come to me right or not at all.
Stop that shit at Fabo's ass. Once I got done with Fabo, and
what can Michelle say? You can't raise a man. He's already grown. What you gonna do?
These niggas, and look at me, and I'm still helping a nigga.
Exactly. Don't help nobody. Learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, no.
Because listen, I've been like that in the past. Like, my one boy I was talking to, I did pay for one of his Ubers. I paid for one of his Ubers.
My dumb ass did that shit for extra 12, and that's one of the reasons
But I did that one time, and I learned my fucking lesson. I said I will never pay for a nigga to get wherever the fuck he was going. That could have been to another bitch house. It wasn't even a lift from my house, from his house to mine. It was a lift from his house to somewhere else. But like I said, it wasn't like a relationship type vibe. It was like we were friends, but we messed around. You know what I mean? So it's like, even if he was going to another bitch house, that simple fact wouldn't upset me. It's just the fact that I paid for it. I'm thinking you about to go bust a trap with whatever you doing, and you probably going. Listen, I did that. That shit was $35. Never the fuck again.
And that's why
that nigga still owe me. My fat boy, if you ever listen to this, you owe me $35.
She need that money, nigga, because if not, you gonna have to see
Run me my check. There's a couple niggas that owe me money, and and it's not no niggas
y'all
that I
don't want Big Sheetz to get in the middle of that.
My god brother owe me $200 something. I ain't even gonna say his name, but people who know me know who my god brother is. He owed me $200 something. I done chucked that shit up to the game at this point because I was like,
these niggas, and you know what's so sad.
Yeah, I said, damn, you gonna do that to me? Like you gonna do that to me, like your god sister?
Why is the women the boss niggas now?
Always, and I think that's where my confidence and like my dominancy comes from, is watching my mother and my grandmother be single mothers, strong, working, taking care of their household.
It was my mom.
So it's like that's all I seen. Like my dad would just lie and say he got me something or coming to get me, never get it, never come get me. Like, so it's like I think that's where my trust issues come from in men today, because I'm just like, y'all full of shit. I stand firm and I don't believe it till I fucking see it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about. What are you doing though? You're telling me that you like just dating nowadays, going back to dating as a plus size woman. You're telling me that you want to do this with me and you want to do that with me. And it's as simple as just doing it with me. You want to take me to the movies? Take me to the fucking movies. You want to go out to eat with me? Go out to fucking eat with me. What is you talking about? Oh, I'm going to have this to do. And okay, that's fine that you're busy and you got a schedule. We all do. I do. However, we're adults. You want to go out to eat with me? Ask me, what am I doing Saturday? If I'm doing something Saturday, okay, Sunday. Oh, you're busy Sunday. Okay, so let's figure it the fuck out then, nigga. You talking about, oh, I want to take you out to eat. Then let's figure it out. That's why I hate when a guy just says stuff to me. Where the action behind it, my nigga? Because when I say, and also just to make something clear, I'm the type of person, if I say something, there's always action behind it. Action to prove my words, because that's what I expect out of you. I'm not really a do as I say and not as I do type person. Mm-hmm. Or no. How's that? Wait, I just confused myself.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean too. But I'm that type of person. I'm going to display what I expect. So I expect you to do what you say you're going to do. So I do what I say I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. Period. And that's where a lot of niggas be having me fucked up, and they'd never like really hear from me, or rarely hear from me, because once I see that you're full of shit, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this. Yeah. I don't really talk to my dad like that, because I be thinking my dad's full of shit sometimes. I'm like, come on, Dad, I'm too old.
He's full of shit.
I'm too old for, but that's what I'm saying. Like, just message to our dads, like, we too old for you to be full of shit with us still. Like, I'm grown. Your daughter almost 30. Exactly. Your daughter almost 30 years old.
I told him,
and you think you're gonna still lie to me?
My relationship with men is shitty, because I watched how you treated my mom growing up. I watched how you treated your bitches growing up. And my ex of 12 is exactly like my dad. And I hate that.
And you've told your dad this?
He know that.
Did that feel good? Like letting that out and letting him know how you felt?
It definitely did feel good, because like I said, my dad been in my life my whole life, but I'm just now getting to know who he is as a person. I didn't know who he was for a long ass time.
And we won't see that until we're older and we've had life experiences, and then we look into our own homes, like growing up, and like, I grew up kind of fucked up. Wow. Yeah. Or nowadays, me watching TikToks, honestly, and they trying to ban TikTok in the US. Fuck no. Congress, if anybody in Congress is listening to this, okay.
Speaking of Congress, why are y'all sending troops over for that China and Russia shit? We need to.
No, that's the one thing about the US. We need to mind our fucking business. Bitch, that has nothing to do with us. We over here minding our fucking business. That's between China. Don't we not like China and Russia any fucking way? Ain't we like against them? They ain't part of NATO.
Shit, I just met somebody, the fine man I told you about last night. He about to get deployed to Romania. He told me, he was telling me that. He said, yeah, they going to war. I said, God damn it. That means the gas prices finna go up. He said,
they sure are.
He said,
I'm going to enjoy my $3.15 gas right now.
He said that. He said, honey, we about to have a World War III. I said,
that's crazy, but it's kind of inevitable. Like, I feel like it's coming, because it's just too much tension, but it's too much technology nowadays for us to really go to war. Like, y'all niggas really cannot figure this shit the fuck out. And okay, fuck all that other shit. I want to talk about this real fast since you mentioned it, right? We'll get back to the dad shit later. Shout out to my dad. But like, why is it that there's countries in this world that do not get along? How do you not get along? Y'all don't have to bother each other. If y'all need something from each other, we technically use the bartering system. Like, not everything is paid for with actual cash money. Like, if this country got gold and this country got oil, they barter. You know what I mean? So it's like, how is there countries that are beefing with each other? If everybody stayed in their own bubble and mind they fucking business, we wouldn't have no world issues for real.
You want to know why we have world issues? Because they make money off that shit.
They sure do. Propaganda and the chaos.
They make money off of that. That's all they care about is drugs, guns, and money. They don't really have beef. Nobody would ever make money off the fucking people. That's why they do that shit.
And nobody will ever convince me that our government doesn't bring the drugs in. Them niggas is the top fucking drug lords.
They made a whole movie about the shit, and they had Tom Cruise as the lead. He was basically a pilot in the 80s. He met this CIA agent who lied to him about who he was and shit, and that's how the whole crack epidemic. It talks about how the whole crack epidemic started.
Yeah, there's definitely people in the government that are part of the drug epidemic in this country, and now more recently the opioid epidemic.
I just saw a video the other day. They had 316 people that's a part of Congress with felonies. They can't get credit cards.
Oh, I did see that. And
DUIs.
He was like, if I asked you like NFL or NBA or something, and he was like, that's actually the 400 something. Yes, he dropped. That was a fucking mic drop moment.
And walk the fucking way.
Walk the fuck away. He said, oh, y'all thought I was talking about some basketball, baseball players. No, bitch, I'm talking about y'all congressmen and women.
People that's running this fucking country.
But that's a shame because it's like Congress, the point of the government was to do checks and balances, right? We learned that in fucking elementary school, middle school, checks and balances.
Government's been around since the beginning of time. And
honestly,
money.
But governments make sense. Because just imagine us without a government. We'd be out here fucking running wild, going crazy. So for some structure, I understand having a government. Yes. But because the government has been run by the same motherfuckers for 70 years, there's no new ideals. Get some millenniums in. I said millenniums. Get some get some millennials in there, some Gen Zers in there, like the niggas that really want shit to change. Y'all,
you know who wanted to change Trump? Bring that nigga back to the office.
No, Trump. Listen,
bring
Trump as a person. Honestly,
he's a
shitty ass person. But Trump, just as a
businessman and stuff,
and as a public figure, he's a good public figure because he speaks out on things, whether they're right or wrong. I'm just saying, don't cancel me, y'all. Whether he's right or wrong,
funny.
Trump is funny, and he be speaking on shit. He don't give a fuck how the next nigga gonna feel.
Yeah.
He said, "Grab her by the pussy." A nigga who says that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna listen to a little bit of what he got to say.
He a freak bull.
I'm gonna listen.
He got that little Russian bitch knocked up. He a freak.
I'm gonna listen to just a little bit of
he
what
probably
this
wear
nigga
mini skirts and pumps in the bedroom. He a freak.
He probably get fucked.
Yeah, he.
I could see Trump getting fucked.
I could.
Remember that statue they made of him, and they made his dick all little. You ain't see that? I'm gonna show you after this. Because
by the way, white men don't have little dicks. Stop saying that.
I am scared to fuck a white man because I feel like
I love me a white mocha chocolate.
No. I'm gonna say why I'm scared to mess with a white man because I feel like they dicks look raw. Like
I just explain something to you. The best.
I feel like I'm gonna get salmonella. I don't know.
Stop talking to me.
I feel like I'm gonna get salmonella. Some disease that some disease that we don't have.
When I tell you the cleanest motherfuckers, so. One of the things about me, I'm very political about everything. And another thing I'm more factual about everything. One of the biggest things that I am is on about HIV and AIDS and STDs and stuff within the Black community. Though, and people don't realize if you have to take the time, please do your research on the Tuskegee experiment. That's an experiment that they created in the 1920s, probably like
syphilis. Wasn't that syphilis?
And they injected it over 100 Black men.
Just to test it, just to see what the fuck would happen.
They are putting this shit. That shit was created in all of these diseases we got out here. It was created in a fucking lab to destroy the Black community.
You would never convince me that COVID came from a nigga eating bat soup. Shut the fuck up. One nigga eating bat soup, the whole world.
Herpes is very high in the Black community.
Yes, it is. A lot of people don't know that they have herpes or get tested for it.
Very high in the Black community, and that shit was created in a fucking lab too. And people don't. It's an agenda. I my boyfriend was very pro-black. So once I started dating him, that's one of the things that made me fall in love with him, because he was so pro-black, very educational. But people don't realize.
I love me. I'm black. I'm blacky,
you
blackity
gotta
black
educate
man.
yourself. And I'm like, people in.
I can't date me a Spanish man. I can't. And I'm Puerto Rican.
You know, I had one of them.
They too
poppies.
pretty.
He had a big dick and balls.
They take longer to get ready than you. Like, it's like I don't know. I feel like,
but he had whiskey. He had whiskey dick. He did. And I also think he was gay, because I was in Atlanta at the time. So
a lot of niggas nowadays are gay. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't have a problem. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I do want to say this. Can't no bitch tell me that none of the niggas they've ever fucked also fucked a man before. There's at least one nigga on your roster, ladies, that have fucked a man before, and you got to come to peace with that. It's all right.
A lot of the trade niggas I fucked with, I said one thing about trade men: they like fat bitches and they like white women.
Listen, nobody will ever, like, let's say somebody knew that I messed with a dude and then it came out that he was gay or he was fucking niggas. I get checked all the time. I know I don't got nothing. I know I don't got nothing, but that wouldn't make me feel no type of way if somebody was like, you was fucking a gay boy or a faggot or however they want to say it, right? Because you know they're gonna try to they're gonna try to be degrading about it. Bitch, I don't give a fuck, because when I messed with him, I didn't know, and also I don't have anything. So whatever else he decided to do sexually with other people don't matter to me. Me in the past fucking somebody that we all just found out likes men, I don't give a fuck. That don't make me feel no type of way.
I like that. That shit's a turn on.
It's not that, well, me personally, it's not that I like it, but it don't make me, because you know how a girl be like, oh my God, I fucked him and he like niggas. A girl, so
I'd be like, let me see.
As long as he ain't give you nothing.
That's my problem.
So would you watch two men fucking?
Yes, the fuck I would. I got videos in the phone right now. Shit.
You gotta show me them. Just block out the face. Go like this. Like, you know what I mean?
I got videos in the phone. Like you said, I'm pansexual, and I just became pansexual. I just started trying women within the last.
Shout out to the pansexuals.
I just started, and you know, my lesbian friends, they married. They told me I was gay for years, and I'm like, I'm not gay until I moved home, and that's when I'm like, you know what? I want to try women.
Mm-hmm. And you
I've always had dreams about fucking women, so I'm like, I want to try this. Like, I want to be able to. So I tried it, and I love head game phenomenal. What Lil Wayne said? F is for the
F is for phenomenal. Shout out to Lil Wayne and his two dreads, 4 locks,
and his BBW wife,
and his fucking. He got 2 braids, 2 fucking locks. He got 8 dreads. Like, Wayne is crazy. He got 3 twists. Like, what?
That's a lot.
Shout out to Lil Wayne.
Okay, and I'm very open. And I'm an ally, true ally. I'm ally to the point where I was
the LGBTQIA plus. Yeah, shout out to the LGBTQIA plus community.
Yes.
We love
shout out to the community. Such an ally to the point where I was giving my friend Lucas, he was going through his transition, becoming a trans. He was my first trans male friend.
So Lucas was formerly a woman and he was transitioning
got
into a
top
man.
Surgery and everything. I was giving him his testosterone shots when we was in college, because
that's an experience. I would love to have an experience like that, like with a friend.
Refused to give it to him because we lived in a red state, and you know, in Kentucky, they didn't really like. Even though Pride is everywhere, they have a fucking gay club, drag club called Club Play. Yes, and the nurse, black woman, I loved her to death. But once I found out how she was treating and he was white. I stopped fucking with her.
She didn't want to give him his. That's crazy. That's a shame.
I was in the fucking dorm room, not a nurse, nothing, giving my friend testosterone shots in the fucking ass. We couldn't even.
That's where I gotta go. In the butt.
Yep, in the butt cheek.
In the butt cheek. Oh,
I
thought you had to stick a needle in his asshole. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to say, God damn.
The nurse didn't want to help him, and then we had needles, so we didn't know how to properly dispose it. We had to take empty bottles and stick the needle in the fuck. Yes, bitch.
Yeah, because you can't just put them in the trash. That's like biohazard and shit like that. And that's why in the doctor's offices they have those little things with the skull and bones and shit.
Honey, I was a frontline ally. I went.
Yeah, me too. Ain't nobody about to play about my LGBTQ.
Even now, my shout out to my bitch Camille. I love that bitch. Camille. She works for Karen. We worked together, and she's a trans woman, and she basically told me, she said, bitch, I love you. You work open up. welcomed me with open arms.
Is Camille an openly trans woman?
Yes, she is.
I just want to say, because I'll cut that out. Shout out to Camille.
Yeah, she's openly trans. And I told her, I said, bitch, I know what it's like to be different. I've been a fat kid my whole life. And then when people see me, they expect my parents to be big. So when they see my mom and my dad, they was like, wow, this is your mom? Yeah, this little skinny ass lady's my mom. What the hell you mean is this my mom? And they not expecting it. So, and I told her, I said, bitch, you good with me. I love the girls, okay?
Right.
Shit, if I could date one, I would. And you know what's so crazy? Every time I go somewhere to an event, a pride event or something like that, they be all, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty. You want to fuck me?
Right, because I'm with all the shits.
You want to fuck me?
Big Sheetz is with all the shits.
Yes, this one, I went to this one ball, and this one, she was Dominican.
I've been wanting to go to a ball. Oh my God, I think that would be so lit.
Ball, and this Dominican, she was giving real. She was giving realistic.
Oh yeah, they be pretty. They give down. Ain't that what they say? They give down
over
boots.
me. She was like, "You are so beautiful. Like, I love you." I'm like, "Bitch, you want to fuck me?"
They give down boots.
And
baby.
don't sleep on the T girls, because it's a lot of T girls out here that are attracted to women. They are attracted to women. Yeah, they like dick, but trust and believe, some of them girlies out here too, they'll get some of that cat if you give it to them. They will. Because
I feel like sexuality is not the same as gender identity.
Yeah, and that's what people get the community confused. It's about identity. It's not about your sexuality. Like I said, and I tell people all the time, it's a lot of gay men out. I got a gay friend right now who has a lesbian as his baby mom. He's gay, and the baby mom is a dyke.
Yeah, because it's at the very end of the day, bitch, if we gonna be good parents, we gonna be good fucking parents.
They got drunk, and that you see that shit went left.
But you also see that it doesn't even matter what you think you like. You're like sexuality, what they say nowadays, is fluid.
Yeah.
So that's why when my boo be asks me for a threesome, I tell him like no right now. But I might change my mind next month.
With the threesome.
No, but this is I'm gonna tell you, this is his vision, he said, of us having a threesome. He said that he just wants to watch. First, he just wants to watch.
See, I can't have bitch no nigga like that.
No, listen. He said at first he wants to watch a female eating my pussy. Like he said, that's how he gonna get himself started. He said then he gonna start fucking her. He said, and then he I'm not gonna say everything, but it was what he described sound lit. Like, cause I sound it in his scenario, I'm getting like, it's like they focused on me in the situation. However, I told him, I said, just right now, boo, I ain't like, I don't want that right now. But ask me next month, I might want it. However, if you want to go get it from somewhere else, for right now, till I make up my mind, I'm not mad at you. You single.
See, I always get the niggas who don't want the threesomes. I don't understand why I'm not that. I always get the niggas that be like, I mean, we can have one.
Like, I guess. That's corny. Yeah, like, nigga, you're not jumping for fucking joy, bitch. I'm telling you, you can bring another bitch to our situation. You're not jumping for joy.
They not bringing shit. I'm bringing the bitches.
Oh, that might be.
I'll be pulling, and that's the thing with me.
No, that might be why they a little skeptical, because they like, hold up, this is a setup. She bringing the bitch, but no, not even that. That don't even matter, because most niggas still be like, yeah, it's two bitches. I don't give a fuck who she bring. Yeah. It could be her sister, her cousin. They actually love shit like that. Niggas love fucking real sisters.
That's just nasty.
That's crazy. I wonder if there's like twins out there that be fucking the same person together. That's nasty.
Yeah,
I feel like you fucking you. Like, you fucking yourself, for real.
If they got money.
But that's your sister.
Them, what's them famous twin bitches that was on the Bad Girls Club?
The Claremont twins.
Yeah.
I love them like as like people, but I just feel like they took the surgery too far. I feel like what Black China is doing now, the Claremont twins are going to do in a couple years. Like, they're not there yet. They're still in that mindset of, oh, this needs a little plump. This needs a little tweak here. But I feel like in a couple years, they're going to dissolve their fillers like Black China did, because the Claremont twins were cute. They were beautiful women.
Yeah,
they still are. They just look like surgery girls.
Yeah.
Like they're the stereotypical, they're the stereotypical surgery girls. Like, you take their picture to the fucking Miami, because y'all hoes love to go to Miami, and say, I want this body. And it's like all the, video bodies and
for
stuff.
that nigga to lay up in the bed with me and eat sandwiches in the middle of the night.
Y'all bitches get all them surgeries just for the nigga to come lay up with a fat bitch. Y'all done let the doctor cut y'all stomach off. That nigga got mad that you don't have your stomach no more, so he came and rubbed on mine. That is sad. Shout out to Exit 12. I hate that for y'all.
Shout out to him, because one thing about that nigga, he gonna like him a BBW. And one thing he ain't gonna play about is Big Sheetz. That BBW.
I really hate that for the females. Like, whoever, and I'm talking about the females who got their surgery to appease niggas. Like, I'm not talking about the ones who did it just so they could feel and look good. But it's like, you got this surgery so you can get attention from niggas because you had a flat ass or no titties or no hips or whatever. And it's like, you did all of that.
Back, you packing the cat.
Exactly. Big puss, big juicy puss. Okay, but like, it's just like, y'all did all that for these niggas' attention, and this nigga still is like, nah, I want to fuck with Suge. Big Suge. Ain't no sneaking. Ain't no sneaking. Any nigga I've ever talked to, bitch, we going to Walmart, we going to the mall, we going outside, we going to Applebee's, and you not hiding me.
I drive a red car.
Just like you just said, ain't no nigga gonna hide that he fuck with you. Yeah. Ain't no nigga gonna hide that he fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. Now, the reason why people don't see me with niggas is because I don't have any niggas. I don't really talk to nobody. I got my boo, and we both have like an understanding. We single right now. Like, we got us, we be fucking, but we not at that relationship level yet. And I love that for us, because we have that understanding. Yeah. You single, you do whatever you want. I don't want to be in your way, vice versa.
See, I wish it was that simple.
However, no, that's why, no, let me finish. However, there's certain shit that I've posted on my close friends he gets mad at. That's because them feelings starting to come. See, you can't help but to love Sugar now.
Men be falling in love first before
they do. They do, and they love to keep it to themselves and try to. No, nigga, I knew the moment you fell in love with me, because you started acting different.
It was real when I fucking rolled over in the middle of the night and this nigga Exit 12 is at the edge of the bed in my motherfucking phone like this and had the nerve to cut his eye at me.
That's how not even like he did nothing wrong. Like, oh, you up?
No, bitch, he was going through my phone.
But I'm saying how he cut his eye at you, like,
because he was reading my damn messages.
Did he find anything?
Honey, let me explain something. I've been in the game since 86. I don't play with these niggas.
This bitch was 86.
I don't lie to these niggas. I had two daddies growing up. My mom was married and my father is the side nigga. So if my mom was being honest with these niggas, what the fuck make you think I'm gonna be lying to your ass?
Exactly.
All my niggas knew about each other. They knew who they were. They would see each other passing on the street, and I let their ass know I don't play that drama shit. And if you motherfuckers decide y'all want to start fighting, everybody's getting cut the fuck off.
Exactly, because
the whole line is in y'all one team.
I'm gonna take some pointers from
y'all niggas in law. So if one fuck up, everybody in trouble. I don't play.
I know that's right. Listen, when I get into my
keep my niggas in line. I don't play that shit. And my niggas know I got other niggas. I don't play that shit because I
love that for you. Listen, I cannot wait for the day where
I had niggas dropping me off to my work husband crib, picking me the fuck up. I was delivering food to a nigga house and had the nigga in front. I told you about how niggas showed up here on the bike with a nigga in the bed.
That's why I said don't let him in your bed ever again. He smell like outside. All right, so the last thing I want to ask you, and the last thing I want to close this out with, is what is your craziest sex story?
I'm not even gonna lie, I got a lot.
We got time. Give us two.
A lot. Okay, so I'm gonna say my most recent
craziest. I asked you for your most craziest. Yeah,
I had a lot of crazy ass sex. Okay, so let me talk about. I like threesomes, and I forgot to bring this up. So I am a victim of assault. I am.
Sexual assault?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry you went through that.
And
me as well.
How it played out was I got caught up in a cult, basically. That's what happened. So long story short, I was involved with, and this is my first time actually coming out about this. I was involved with this fraternity on campus when I was in college. And basically that's how I got sex trafficked and all that. And it went on for about 2.5 years. Sexual assault is very big on college campuses, especially at HBCUs, and it's swept underneath the rug because Black women are not protected. Black girls are not protected. They're not.
They're not. Our concerns are not taken serious.
They're not.
Our concerns are not taken serious until something bad happens. When another race girl can come and say, oh, this happened, and they believe it. But a Black girl says something, and 9 times out of 10, it has to be proof, solid rock proof.
And it was visual proof there, but because they were so powerful.
And that also will taint the college's image. So that's probably why it's swept under the rug.
My college got so many damn scandals. They had the president was involved with sleeping with the student girl. It was a lot going on. My school, it's always a lot going on with the black schools. But like I said,
what school did you go to?
I went to Kentucky. Shout out to K-State. I hate that fucking school. I hate that school so goddamn bad. I love the people that I met there.
I was about to say, because earlier you were saying you had a good time, but that's when you were having a good time with your friends. Like those experiences.
But the school alone, I was so involved in campus that I knew from the administrative point, I knew everything. Because I was so heavily involved. Like, I was cool with the president, his secretary, all the people that worked with him, and all of the
Yeah, you are a very outgoing person.
I was so heavily involved. And once I got to know what the politics aspect was from, and the black, I'm not even gonna lie, and this is my opinion, the black colleges, it started for black people, but it's turned into a fucking cult now. Like, if you got money, that's all you matter.
Sororities and fraternities are like that too.
It's the whole college campus. Like I said, I went to a HBCU that's over 100 years old. So I'm looking at the people that went to my school back in the day and how they became successful versus my millennium generation that's coming in, that's going to college, and it's very hard for us to get a fucking job. Like,
it is.
And it's like our school is going through all of these troubles, and y'all making all of these six figures, and y'all ain't.
Honestly, that's why I have one more year left, and I'm going to finish. I have one more year left to get my bachelor's in business, and I don't see the worth in that degree. Like, if I'm being
it's not worth
honest,
it. Go get a trade.
I don't see the worth. Like, I'm making, if I'm being humble but still popping my shit, I'm making more money than I would have made had I just went to high school. I mean, graduated from high school, went straight to college,
I'm broke.
And,
I'm
got
broke
a bachelor's
as hell with
degree.
A college degree, working at the front desk.
Like, I work for a bank. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, it's because I'm a fast learner, and I ask the right questions, and I'm very outgoing. In a professional setting. I will talk to anybody. Like, all you gotta do is tell me, like, oh, her name is so-and-so, and she's in that department. Oh, I'm about to go say hi to her, see if she wants some coffee, something like that. You know what I mean? So, like, networking inside of my job has really helped me move up to where I've moved up. But I don't plan on working there forever. I do want to, Plus Sugar Podcast. I said Plus Sugar, goddamn. Need Some Sugar Podcast is going to blow up. So I'm not even going to be working my job for that long.
This is not the only, this ain't going to be the first episode we're doing.
Oh, no, you're definitely coming back. But you're trying to get out of that crazy sex story.
Oh, yeah. Damn. I'm all right. So
I ain't forget.
2, my most recent one, like I said, shout out to Exit 12. I love that man. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna make him my fucking house husband. I'm gonna make him my stay-at-home husband. I will, but he just gotta get his shit together.
I was about to say, you keep saying he gotta get his shit together, so don't settle for nothing.
Yeah.
Keep that nigga on his toes until he get his shit together.
I had to cut it to his ass the other day. But anyway, he'll be over here later. But anyway, so
he'll be over here later. But
our relationship turned into us having sex with the other bitches that he fucked with. And they all
was that. Did that happen because of a conversation that y'all had?
No, like, I told him that's what the fuck it was. Because if you're gonna have these bitches, and I told him, you're gonna have bitches, I'm gonna be the one in charge.
You got to share.
I'm gonna be the line leader. And now that it's crazy because they are the ones that initiated it. I used to talk shit like, oh, I'll take her, but they are the ones who initiated the shit.
So let me ask you: are you interested in polygamy?
Yes, I do, and that's the thing.
Do you believe in it?
That's one of the reasons why our relationship was so toxic, because I wanted a poly relationship with him and he didn't. And I told him the only way.
But did you want a poly relationship with another man
or
like
another
woman?
No, 2 women. That's me, another woman, and him. And I told him, I said, I want to be a doctor, and the type of lifestyle that I want, I'm not going to be able to cater to all your needs all of the time.
So I'm okay with you getting it from our other partner. See, I respect that. Like, poly relationships like that, I respect it. But I hate seeing those poly relationships that it just seems like the man is in charge of 2 females. Like, no, I want to see a relationship where them 2 females is in charge and they here with it, and he like they bitch. They just 2 bitches that decided we like this nigga's dick and we gonna roll together, and sis.
See, that's where his problem came in, because that's exactly what the fuck he thought. Because like I said, the girl that he was fucking with, she finna come over here later, finna eat that cat.
Oh my God. Shout out to the girl that's getting her cat ate later. By Big Sheetz.
Yeah, and that's what it was. And that's one of the reasons why he stopped the whole situation, because it was turning into him being an accessory. His problem is he's in Aries and he wants to be in control.
I love Aries. They so aggressive. I love
he wants to
Aries.
be I do too, and I love them. I always have the longest relationship with them, but it's just like,
because it's so topsy-turvy, but it's fun.
He wants to be in control, but you don't have a fucking job. You can't be a dominant male if you're not working.
Absolutely
you don't have and that's one of the reasons
you gotta show your females that they can trust you to lead.
He's not a leader. He's a follower. He's very easily influenced. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so hard on him and why I've been telling him no this whole time with being his girlfriend, because I'm not about to be in a relationship with a nigga who's not doing shit for himself. You're not fucking working. That's why me and my last
and then you want to be in charge of the relationship and you're not doing shit. Then you want to
control me and tell me what to do. Get the fuck out of here.
That is so ass fucking back. But one thing niggas will have is the audacity.
And he always had the fucking audacity.
They will come with a night bag packed full of audacity.
And that's one of the reasons why
they could be the brokest nigga on the planet, but they expect you not to be broke. Like, you better not be broke. Like, nigga, if you don't suck my ass on the worst, hottest day of summer, what the fuck is you talking about? You could be broke, but I better have a job.
Baby.
Because if I got a job, bitch, you're not getting us one red cent.
That's one of the my reasons fucking why money. He's not here. And that's why I feel like this relationship.
You be paying his way? You be giving him money? Be honest.
Yeah, I was.
You was?
And it got to the point where he started stealing money out of my
wallet. Fuck no, stop messing with
him. Yeah, and that's why he's not here no more.
But he coming back tonight, you said.
He might. And it's crazy. I haven't even been in the mood with him because I pay the bills here now. I pay the mortgage. I pay all the fucking bills. And now that I'm
Shout out to the independent women that got their own.
And I pay for a fucking house. I live in a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, double car garage, 4 front, full. I have a chicken coop in my fucking yard. That's how beautiful big house. My shit. I
love those videos on Facebook of you posting the chicken.
I hold it the
Did
fuck
you tell
down.
them what your Facebook name was?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, say it again.
Siarra.
Follow her on Facebook
so you can see my chicken Esmeralda.
I love chickens.
Esmeralda, that's my baby.
That is some Caribbean island shit because my family in Florida, like that, my Spanish family, they had chickens in their backyard and rabbits and all types of shit. Like, I love that type shit. I know some people like living in the city and the nice luxury apartments. I love going to someone's house and their backyard is a real live backyard. Like, they got a fucking trampoline, a pool, a chicken coop, like a shed full of bullshit. Like, I love going to people's house that's like, it looks lived in. Like, these nowadays, I think people live for an aesthetic.
Yeah, image.
Like, you see on TikTok all these videos of these luxury apartments and you're just like, bitch,
you got a bed in there.
It don't even look like you live there. Like, you like where the pictures at? Where the pictures of the family?
My first apartment with my roommate.
I got pictures of my baby in my house. Like,
I turned when people came over to my house, they was like, damn, I feel like I'm coming to somebody's auntie's house. Yeah, because this ain't no fucking apartment. I want to come home.
And you want to feel at home. Like, you don't want to just go to a house and it's your home, quote unquote. Like, no, you want to come home and it wraps its arms around you. Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm in the house. But yeah, that's why I ain't been feeling him, because now that I have full response, because I had my own place, I moved back, I wasn't paying bills. So now that I'm paying the bills, I don't want no nigga laying up in here.
Absolutely not.
Because when I had my own shit,
you're not about to benefit off of my hard work.
Niggas couldn't even spend the night at my car. I didn't play that shit. So
you better drink a cup full of the sweat off of my back in order for me to let you in here while I'm working.
To who that person is, he not gonna like. And like I told him, I can talk to you on the phone, but I'm not calling you over here.
Don't you love when you remember who the fuck you are? Shout out to remembering who the fuck you are.
That's what I needed. I needed to hit rock bottom and then get back on my shit, because I was playing for a long ass time.
Sometimes we need a slap in the face to show us, bitch, you're tripping. Do you know who the fuck you are?
Yeah, and that's what I got with him. So like I said. And even when he came home from rehab and shit, he was like, I want to be in a relationship.
Rehab?
Yeah, because I broke up with him. And went and got a boyfriend, and he started depressively drinking alcohol and been drinking alcohol ever since.
Because of you. You turned the nigga into an alcoholic. Niggas, I've heard niggas do worse to bitches. So what's one nigga turned into an alcoholic?
Saying.
I mean, that's just one for the team.
I'm saying, and I told him, I said,
City girls up 1,000.
And then I whooped his ass in the beginning.
Oh no, we don't put our hands on people. Did he put his hands on you first?
No, I whooped that nigga ass because he had me fucked up. You not about to bully me out of my shit.
What do you mean bully you? Because I know if a
trying
nigga
to take my car, that's why my shit.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay. All right. That's when I do condone violence because you nigga, who the fuck do you think you playing with?
That nigga
you showed him who the fuck you was.
I whooped that nigga ass.
Listen, I do not listen. Need Some Sugar podcast does not condone violence. However, if you got somebody fucked up, handle your handle, baby.
I whooped his ass and then whooped his ass right in front of his fucking friend to show his friend, to let his friend know. Because you play games too, I will whoop your ass like this shit too.
I'll whoop your ass together. That is so funny.
He kept saying, I can't believe you beat me up. And I told him, I said, I love you.
Is he smaller than you? Like, is he like...
Girl, he used to...
Okay, now she's smiling.
I love me a thick... I ain't gonna lie. I love me a dark skinned man. I love me a thick nigga. And it's crazy for a long time.
You saying thick or is he fat?
No, he thick.
He thick.
Well, he lost weight now because he ain't eating. One thing about Big Sheetz, I'm gonna feed a nigga. I'm gonna put some weight on the nigga.
Yes, your food be looking banging. I need me some plate.
That nigga was eating good around this motherfucker. And like I said, he used to wrestle and he played football. So he was strong.
He was stocky.
And I beat that nigga. He was
a big stocky nigga.
I strategized and whooped, and I was so angry.
And you beat his ass.
I was so angry with him because I'm like, bro, I'm fed up at this point. I've been down with you for 3 years and you ain't been doing nothing but fucking we've been doing bullshit to each other. And you doing bullshit to me because you upset with me because I don't want to be in a relationship with you. Mm-hmm. Get a fucking job.
Yeah, it's as simple as a decision. I'm gonna keep tying everything back.
You don't want to work. That's why I was telling my little brother. I was like, yo, your girlfriend is giving you problems because you working these 2 bullshit ass part-time jobs when you can be on the back of a trash truck making fucking money.
Making bank. My dad was a trash man and that nigga had money at the time. Did I see any of it? No, but my dad had money. Yes, he had money for his other household.
That's what the problem is. Just get a fucking job, Exit 12. That's all I want you to do.
Exit 12. I'm saying this sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Get a job. Please. Thank you.
That's all I'm asking.
And Big Sheetz will consider turning you into her man instead of her just whatever nigga. Yeah. Get a job, Exit 12.
It's complicated, but yeah. But
that's your relationship status. It's complicated.
It's complicated as hell.
Mine's is single, if anybody was asking.
Yeah, I'm single too, but I ain't looking for real.
See, I'm single and not looking. Like if something come along, like if I go out to a bar and a nigga talk to me and shit lead where it lead,
I be getting fucked now. In the beginning of our relationship.
But that's why that's the thing for me. That's why a nigga can't really like just any nigga can't talk to me and I can't just talk to any nigga because the way I have sex, I show the fuck out because I expect you to show out.
And that's
so
why
what's up?
I got with a boyfriend and I broke
you can't,
up.
You can't give good puss to everybody.
Right, yeah, and that's
it turns niggas retarded. I mean, not retarded. I mean to say that it turns niggas crazy.
That's why I cut back. That's why I just rather just keep giving Extra 12 the pussy and stressing him out.
No, this is what I want for you. Mm-hmm. And hopefully by the next time we do a recording, this comes true. I want for you. You are beautiful. One, mm-hmm. You have a beautiful home. You're on your shit. You have a job. You have a car. And you're working to get your PhD. You deserve so much better than that. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. Like I hate seeing my bitches not know who the fuck they are for real. I want you to stand the fuck up, shoulders back, head up, and remember who the fuck you are and what you deserve, baby, for real. Because ain't no nigga that don't got no job gonna have 10 bitches. Cause what the fuck? So this is what you do with your time, nigga? Look for bitches. I'm so disappointed in you.
But he always at my fucking house. That's why I kept telling. I said, "How you?"
But now they your bitches though.
They are.
So
let me get back to this crazy sex story.
Yeah, because we done got off topic, but it's all right.
Yeah. So the girl, back to the story. So the first crazy sex story. So me and Extra 12, the first girl, I had made him come bring her over, and he like, okay, she gonna come over. That's all right. So I had bought this butt plug that light up.
Ooh.
So I'm like,
I just bought some real cute heart ones.
Oh, I got them too. The ones with the diamonds in
yes.
there. I got them too. So I just put it's in my
I think I'm gonna start with the biggest one.
Start with the little one first.
And I knew to this anal game. I'm true to this anal game. I'm gonna start out with the big one. Stop playing with Big Shug.
Ass earlier. You did.
That shit feels good. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That warm nut. Let me shut up. Mom, get off of here.
Yeah, because I be telling Extra 12 to fill me up, baby. he feel pump my shit up.
Wait,
I'm on birth control.
Wait,
so.
do you watch P-Valley?
Yeah.
Remember when Lil Murda told Uncle Clifford, he was like, fill me up, nigga.
That's our favorite show. That's crazy. That's our favorite show.
Wait, because Lil Murda told Uncle Clifford, he said, fill me up, nigga, trying to make it sound fucking masculine. Like, no, you want your club shot the fuck up, Lil Murda. Then he was like, Lil Homicide. I love Uncle Clifford. Listen,
I love that.
My dream is to meet that actor.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actor that plays Uncle Clifford, I would love to meet him. Like, I don't want, I think I know his name, but I don't want to fuck it up on here. So if you're listening to this, baby, I love you. And I want to interview.
Uncle Cliff,
yes, we love Uncle Clifford. I would love to have a friend like that.
Yeah.
Like what? Like all my gay male friends, they're like masculine gay male friends. Like they don't. You know how you have the flamboyant ones that do their makeup and their hair, and they be like, yeah, and they be like, yes, bitch. Like I want one friend like that, just one.
So you got the butch friend. You got the butch queens.
No, listen, my one male gay friend, he's a whore and he loves it, and he
Those are my favorite.
He will tell you in a minute that he's a whore, but I'm not gonna call most of my friends hoes, but what I will say about most of my friends is we all stand in our shit. Mm-hmm. You will never be able to throw nothing that any of us ever did in our face and us not say, okay, and
that's me.
Okay, and if somebody ever listened to this podcast and was like, ew, bitch, you let a nigga nut in your butt, you didn't do. Bitch, you didn't. You better let you better. Period. You better let. Not every nigga. No, they don't deserve that. Y'all don't deserve to put nut on my pretty ass face.
Shout out to Mr. Taladeen Abdullah. That's his middle name. He was he loved the whole nut on the face, and my boy, he was
that shit is sexy, especially when it's with somebody that you're really attracted to.
No cap though, his gallery, he had a folder in his fucking gallery over 4,000 porn photos, and I know majority of them shits was him. Bitches in there that he said he done found on Twitter. I'm going through. Like it was a turn on, and he was like, "Babe, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Some of these videos in here from you with other bitches." I mean, yeah. I'm looking through this.
Right. Shit. Let me pick. Let me see which one. Let me watch.
You know what? Let me get some flicks and throw them up in there. Mm-hmm. So when we not.
So you together, be sexting?
Fuck sexting. I call niggas on the phone. And you know it's so crazy. For a long time, I was afraid of sending news because I was big.
Me too. And being exposed.
Yes.
Because I'm like, yes, I'm confident with my body, but am I confident enough that if somebody put my naked body on Instagram or Facebook, would I not would I not go into a depression? And I was like, I think I would. Like,
now I'm not doing that. They want to see it all, stomach, everything.
Now my boo done got the biggest picture of the biggest pussy on his phone. Good morning. That shit was spread open because big pussies, you gotta spread them open.
Yeah, you do.
Like I hate when a nigga expect to eat a big pussy and think he don't gotta lift the pillow up. Nope. Come on.
Cap.
Know what you doing?
12 was eating my.
Find that bean.
Shout out to Extra 12 because that nigga be eating Mr. I don't eat pussy. That nigga really an eater.
It be the niggas that's quote unquote don't eat pussy. No nigga,
and for
you be munching.
All the bitches, out of all the bitches that he got, I get my shit ate the fucking most. He eat my ass and everything.
Yes, he
lift my stomach, and I'm a weakness for a nigga grabbing my stomach during sex. That's a turn on to me.
You want to know why that's a turn on for us? Because that you're probably insecure about it, but a nigga grabbing it and loving on it, you're like, oh, okay, like you can relax. You like, oh, he really does admire my whole body. Because you have those niggas that like big girls, but they like the big girls with the big ass and big titties, but barely got a belly. Yeah. No, bitch, you fucking with a big belly rude gal. My stomach is the biggest thing on my body. You gonna have to love this first because that's the first thing you see.
I got that gut, okay?
Nigga, when I lay on my side, my stomach expands. Okay. Is you ready for that? Is your arm length long enough for you to get your arm around my whole stomach? Now, if you could do that, we talking, baby.
And that's one of the reasons why I was so comfortable with him, because he used to be a fat kid himself. And I knew,
so he understands. He wants you to know, like, you don't have to be ashamed of your body.
Yeah. Like I said, I done had a lot of niggas.
That's how my boo is, because he used to be big and then he got small.
I had a lot of niggas, and a lot of them, they just wanted to fuck. They wasn't comfortable. So now that I'm getting older, I'm running into men who they excited. They everywhere.
Them niggas want you to drop your titty on their head. Big heavy ass titty, just boom. Yes.
Blow my shit so hard.
No, to you, you're like, ew, why do you like this? And then to him, be in love.
My whole thing is, I have a thing with popular niggas, and like I got a lot of popular niggas that I.
Oh, I love when a nigga slide in my DM that like all the bad bitches be getting with.
I was telling you about,
and I just be looking at my messages like, Got him. Got you.
It's this one. Oh my God.
There's this one nigga I talked to that he told me, he was like, yo, I've never talked or fucked with a big girl. He said, but there's something about you. Yes, because I'm fucking me. It shouldn't matter what I like. If I'm big or small, I love that. I'm me.
Oh, I'm finna fuck you.
I'm me.
I'm finna fuck you.
I'm me.
I had this one nigga.
And you want to eat box? I'm me. And you can eat this box.
I had this one nigga. He popular in the city. Everybody know him. And he was like, I messed with big girls before. Girl, I used to go, bitch. I was sucking that nigga dick. That's a crazy story I'm gonna tell right there. I was sucking that nigga dick so fucking good that nigga was sucking the fuck out of my back fat. And I kept figuring, I'm like,
wait, hold on. Wait.
The roll right here. This one.
No. Wait. What position was y'all in that you was sucking his dick and he was
skinny? So he every time I suck his dick, he runs up the wall like he be like, oh my God, he be in that bitch tweaking. Like I'll be like, yo, chill, okay? That nigga's like a slinky. He is a slinky.
I was about to say sucking your back while you sucking his dick. That is some shit. Y'all look like a fucking yin yang sign.
Yeah, that's exactly how he was. And I kept
intertwined with each other like this, curled around.
My back. I'm just so happy. I said, is this nigga sucking my roll?
That is so sexy to me. I'm so sorry. That is sexy to me. He was
sucking that shit like it was an oxtail bone.
Listen, you see my neck. I got this little hot dog bun and my boo loves to suck on that. That's his favorite part of my body is my fucking neck roll. Like, he like, oh, I'm going to just kiss your neck roll, boo. And I'm like, come kiss it then. See, that's the type of flirt. That's how I start shit. Like, I'm very to the point. Like, if a nigga be like, oh, you so pretty. Or, like, this one nigga was like, I bet you have a fat pussy. I was like, come see. Don't say nothing to me because I'm about that action. However, I do play. Like, I'll say some shit like that and then go to sleep, bitch. I'll say some shit like that.
That's me.
I'll say some shit. I'll be like, I told my boo, I was like, damn, I'm about to FaceTime you and play with my buzzer or something like that. And he'll be like, okay, I'll go right the fuck to bed. He'll be like, sorry, boo. 3:00 in the morning. He probably think I'm fucking another nigga or something. Like, no, I really went to sleep, my love.
And niggas know.
I don't got time. I don't got time to have mad hoes.
Every nigga I had, you got other niggas. I know.
Right, dude.
You like me because I got other niggas.
Yeah, see, if I decided to have other niggas, like that's how I'm gonna carry it too. Like I'm gonna be upfront and honest because if I choose to be part of your roster, then you gotta accept being part of mine. Like, bitch, you let
niggas know.
I hate. Listen, one thing I can say.
Forward, are you trying to down for the position?
One thing I can say is I don't like, those bitches who just fuck with a nigga and then they don't have their own motion going on. Like, bitches, you serious?
And you know what's so crazy?
You don't got nothing. You sitting around waiting for this nigga to come home. Mind you, he took your car and went and picked another bitch up, fucked her, drove her around in your car all day. You home.
Those are the type of women Exit 12 got. And that's one of the reasons
all
of them.
I mean, they have their purpose in life and they have their place in life. But me, I could never be one of them. Absolutely, fucking
and that's why he always told me, like, all of my bitches envy you because you really your aura, your confidence. And then once I got the chance to actually get to know these bitches, he really was their main nigga.
That is crazy to me.
So now I'm at the point where he is my only option, and he's still paranoid. Like,
he's not your only option because you're beautiful.
I'm lying hard as hell.
I was about to say, watch your mouth.
I'm lying hard as hell. I just said I had a side nigga. I'm lying hard as hell.
He is not your. Even if you didn't have a side nigga, he will never be your only option. Do you know how many miss one next 15 one come? Ain't that Gucci man that said that?
Yeah, I got a lot of niggas in my
LOL smiley face. Hell no, he is not your only option.
And that's the type
especially
of
all the shit that you got going on. I would just block that chaos and confusion out of my life until you find somebody that has just as good sex as him. Because I know some bitches stick around because the sex be good. Mm-hmm. All right, bitch, I see you, but still set up your cards.
Good, but it's not even, like I said, I'm over the shit now. Like I said, I'm humble enough to where I don't even have to keep him around for the sex. Like, he'll call me and I'll be like, oh,
is it more of a friendship now?
It's not even that. Like, it's more so on the I'm just done. Like, we can be cool. And like I said, the most we do now is talk on the phone. And I'm coming over. No, you're not.
I know that's right. Stand your ground.
Bitch, I'm not playing. I fucking had to pay all that money for them goddamn $578 for the fucking electricity bill.
Here? Hell no. Turn some lights off.
That's because a third party didn't tack themselves on the bill and was charging us 25 cents per watts instead of 11 cents regular like they do. Yes, for over 9 months. I was being overcharged and did not fucking know.
Oh, girl, I would have noticed the first month. I don't play about my money. I think that's because I'm a Libra. I don't play about my money. I know where every red cent went to. So you just got the bill and paid it. Absolutely fucking. I'm looking at the kilowatts used at what unit. No, I'm going to look at the meter my goddamn self. I just watched something where this lady was paying her neighbor's water bill for like 9 years.
And she didn't know.
And she did not fucking know. And I said, absolutely fucking not. We're going to figure out where this is coming from because I'm not about to be paying nobody else's water bill. And I'm like, she's paying her water bill and the neighbor's water bill. I said, something's fishy because the neighbor has never gotten a water bill their whole time living there. Or for however long the shit was going on for. The neighbor did that shit. Ain't no way in hell you going to tell me that the neighbor didn't set up they fucking water to that lady house.
They did.
You own a house and you haven't gotten one water bill for 9 years? Get the fuck out of here. I don't even own a home, but I know that it's one bill. That's your utilities when you have a house. Is your water, trash removal and shit like that. Ain't that one bill?
Yeah, water is a bill by itself. Because you got when you live in a house, you have the water, the gas, the sewer, and the electric.
But don't sometimes that's what I mean, like the sewer and the trash and water, don't that be in one bill sometimes?
Yeah, it depends on if you live in an apartment complex. But when you live in a regular home, the water bill comes by itself. That's a whole separate company.
Oh,
and the sewer bill, that's something that's based upon the city. The city own that, but the water bill is an actual company.
It's like Atlantic City Electric, like it'll be so and so water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck that! Why do we gotta pay for water? Like that's a basic human necessity is water. Okay, I get it. Electricity was invented by a nigga, so we gotta pay for that. We gotta pay for his brain. But why do we gotta pay for water? Like that's crazy to me that we gotta pay for water, especially bottled water or anything. We got to pay for you to remove our trash. Like, bitch, for all that, I take this shit down the street. Where I got to take this bag? Trash.
It's illegal to burn it. Certain states you can burn it. Certain states it's illegal to burn trash.
Well, I can see that because
of the fumes that it create in the air.
But don't they burn the trash at the landfills any fucking way?
No, they just bury it in fucking dirt. And when the landfill fill up, they just close it and that's it. And then eventually what they do is let 20 years go by and then they go and build a housing complex on top of it. That's exactly
dirty.
What they do to it.
And that's exactly why these new houses be sinking.
Same thing they do with cemeteries. After 100 years, they go and clear the tombstones off of it and bodies are 6 feet under. All you need is about maybe you ain't even going 6 feet underneath the ground.
You can. I'm pretty sure they'll lift the not foundation, but you know what I mean. Raise the level of the land.
Raise the land level and build house complexes on it. They will do it.
That's why some of them apartment complexes be fucking spooky. But Siarra, Big Sheetz, I want to thank you so much for coming on the Need Some Sugar podcast.
Yes.
It was such a blast having you on here. And you coming back, right?
Of course.
All right. So once again, tag all of your social medias and tell people where they can find you.
Yes. So Instagram is yo_soy_bonita. My TikTok is Siarra Yane, and my Facebook is Siarra Yane. You can follow me on all platforms. Facebook, you probably can only follow me, but I'm funny as hell on there.
She is.
I'm funny as hell on there. Like, and all I do is talk about Exit 12. And still, even after us not dealing with each other, I'll probably still be. They told me that I need to create a like a little podcast segment for him. But it's like
you do. Like, what Exit 12 do this week?
Mm-hmm.
Like.
The
scoop on Exit 12.
Yo, he blocked on everything, but I accept.
I bet you he still know what you're doing. Them niggas gonna find a way.
Bro, every time I go to his search bar on Facebook, my name is in there. He said, "You're not supposed to see that." I said,
"Exactly." Niggas be butthurt. Niggas be soft, and they be trying to act like they not.
He doesn't level me, but he know. And like I said, he know. Like I'm not playing mommy. I can't do it.
And you shouldn't ever. At all.
I can't do it. Love him dearly, but I can't.
Yes, you're definitely coming back to the podcast. And next time you come back, I'm gonna ask for an update on Exit 12. And I hopefully he either got a job or you left him alone. Yeah, that is my goal for you. That's your homework.
That's a goal. Yeah, that is a homework assignment.
That's a homework assignment for the next time you come back to the podcast. I want to know whether or not Exit 12 got a job or if you left him alone. So everybody on Instagram, when you listen to this, let's ask Big Sheetz, because I'm going to tag her Instagram, if Exit 12 got a job or if she left him alone. But once again, thank y'all so much for listening. I'm your host, Sugar Knight. Y'all can follow me personally on Instagram at SUGGAHNA. And the podcast Instagram is SUGGAH. And y'all know how to spell podcast. All right, that's it. Bye.